The 7 are not going to be the same. Now, as we all know, the 7 has finally returned back to Fortnite and will play a huge part during Chapter 7. But the only problem is I don't think they're going to be good guys. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but this was actually revealed to us by Fortnite all the way back in Chapter 4. In fact, it was this robot who revealed to us what exactly has happened to the 7. Now, a lot of you guys will not understand if I just tell you exactly what this robot said about the 7. You have to understand what exactly happened to the 7 and how did they end up getting abducted. The abduction of the 7 is actually a build-up that has been happening ever since they were first introduced all the way back in Chapter 1, Season X, when they tried to destroy the 0 point. But unfortunately for the 7, this completely backfired and failed. And I will tell you exactly why they tried to destroy the 0 point, but you have to watch this first. Right, instead of destroying the 0 point, the 0 point implodes, creating a black hole. And if you did not play back then, the game was down for like 6-7 days, or maybe less than that. But during the downtime, we kept getting these different codes, and one of the words the code spelled out was nothing. Now, this part is very important to understand the disappearance of the 7 and how they ended up being evil. You see, a lot of people think that the 7's main enemies were the Imagine Order, but that is not true. Yes, the IO and the 7 did hate each other, but their main enemy was not in Fortnite, but out in space, the Lost Reality. And if you don't know, the Nothing is actually the founder of the Lost Reality. We're not quite sure exactly who that is yet, but we did hear his voice once, which I will get to in just a bit. But let's move on to the next stage. In Chapter 2, the 7's strategy to save the island from the power of the 0 point completely changed. You see that Chapter 1 Season X attack on the 0 point was a plan 7 had been working on for hundreds of years. But now that they know that the 0 point cannot be destroyed, they have to find a different approach. And while they were away creating this plan, luckily for them, something happens on the island that will change Fortnite forever. What exactly is happening? The island is under attack again. Watch this.
We gotta stop Galactus from eating the 0 point. Energy readings are going berserk. By my calculations, if Galactus keeps keeps absorbing the 0 point at that rate, we'll all be looking at a full reality.
Now, even though with the help of the Avengers, they did manage to defeat Galactus, the 0 point, which was hidden by the Imagine Order inside of this place known as the Bridge, and it's now just out in the open, and people are using it non-stop to escape the loop. And we know this is because Dr. Sloan mentions it in this next clip, and even orders Agent Jones to go fix this.
They did it! We're still here!
Yeah, but the 0 point is exposed. You have to go in.
Oh, come on. Last thing we need is another snapshot of me inside the loop.
No. The last thing we need is someone escaping the loop. You need to get in there and fix it.
Understood, ma'am. I'm on it.
And do not draw the attention of the 7. Jones, are you there?
I just need to stabilize the 0 point and reseal the bridge, but not let anyone escape. Easy, right? Okay. Locate the best hunters across all realities.
Signatures triangulated and defined. Execute.
This better work.
Yep, there goes Agent Jones. His job is now to hire a bunch of hunters to protect the 0 point and stop people from escaping the loop. But things are about to be very messy, and the IO are about to lose someone very important, and at the same time, the 7 are about to gain something that they have been looking for ever since they were formed almost 8,000 years ago. Watch this.
This is Agent Jones requesting access to restricted file 8752. This is Agent Jones requesting access to restricted file 8752. Oh, really? No time to stabilize reality, but plenty of time to revoke my credentials. This is Agent Jones requesting access to all materials related to the 7. Oh, great! Okay, if you're not going to give me what I need, I'm just gonna have to take it.
That's right, the Imagine Order are about to make a huge mistake. They're trying to distance themselves from Agent Jones, not knowing that this decision that they're making is going to cost them their entire organization. Now, next, something huge is about to happen. One, we're about to see the 7 enter the storyline again, because remember, we have not seen them ever since Chapter 1, Season X. And 2, we're about to see a huge live event take place. In fact, a lot of people are saying that this Chapter 6 finale live event is actually a version of an event that took place in Chapter 2, Season 6. Here you will see the 0 point destabilize and Agent Jones disobeying the Imagine Order's order to go ask the 7 for their help. Watch this.
If I don't stop this, it could destroy all existence.
You have your orders. Now get out of there.
I'm gonna do what we should have done from the very start. I'm going to the 7.
You took an oath. You're betraying everything we took from you. Do not stop the 7. Jones. Jones!
Look, I know you have no reason to trust me, but... Oh, no. Hang on! Let's talk! Let's talk! Geno! I can get you to Geno.
And the sisters?
I can get you all of them. But I need your help to fix that.
of a deal.
And just like that, the Seven has gained a very important member, Agent Jones. I know he comes across a bit goofy and clumsy in trailers, but Agent Jones is extremely smart. And he has saved the Imagine Order and Fortnite so many times before. Now, after this, because of all of the commotion happening in Fortnite, it attracts creatures from outside of the Fortnite world. I'm talking about the organization that will end up kidnapping the Seven in the future, the Lost Reality. And this right here is their introduction to Fortnite. Watch this.
The island is certainly no stranger to strange phenomena. Never before have we seen anything quite like this.
Reason why the Lost Reality went straight for the Spire is because the 0 point was hidden inside of it, but it wasn't there anymore because the Imagine Order has taken it. Now at this point, the Seven are not involved in this war between the Lost Reality and the Imagine Order because they're waiting for their opportunity, and they wouldn't have to wait long because the island is corrupted completely by the Lost Reality. And out of nowhere, the Seven shows up and they flip the island completely, taking us to their main headquarters in Chapter 3. Watch this.
Looper spotted. That is our way in. Hold them off. All right, everyone, fall back. Sometimes atmosphere pressure. Well, what about that?
You ready to swim?
Just like that, here we are in Chapter 3. The war has not ended yet. Now the Imagine Order and the Seven are fighting. And this right here is the Seven's huge mistake. Because while they were busy fighting the Imagine Order, the Nothing and the Lost Reality were creating a plan to abduct them and take over the Fortnite island. That is exactly what happens in Chapter 3, Season 4. Watch this.
That's not surprising given the sample's behavior. I've never seen such accelerated psychokinesis. Whoa! I'm starting to think this may be a problem.
Get out of here! That's Udo!
This isn't how it ends.
And just like that, except for Paradigm, the Seven has been abducted by the Nothing. And how do I know it's the Nothing? Because straight after this, we actually heard the Nothing's voice.
We are searching for someone.
Yep, that voice right there is the Nothing. Now, for the rest of Chapter 3, we don't hear about the Seven until Chapter 4. One of the Seven members, the scientist AI called Amy, sends a bunch of robots to go find the Seven, and they do come back with a message saying,
It's different now. They're all different now. As we speak, they change a fate darker than the worst imaginable.
And there you go. The 7 are all different now. They're not the same 7 that we used to know them. I've got a feeling for at least season 1 and 2, they might actually be the villain, and we have to help them just like how we helped Daigo when he was corrupted. If there's more information, I'll let you know. Please use my code SMJM. Like and subscribe. Peace out.